Woo! Hello, everyone. What time is it? It is the time of the Final Fantasies. The final of the Final Fantasies. Well, not really, but it's number X-2, not 12. 10 2, which would be 12. 10 minus 2, nah, that's 8. Maths. Am I right? Hello, everyone. How we doing? Uh, yeah, we're live. Mic's on. Good. Good thing. How we all doing? I'm tired today. It's hot as balls in here. It's hot as balls outside as well. It's 25 degrees. Tomorrow it's gonna drop down. Like it's 25 degrees now. It's 1930 in the night, evening. Tomorrow it's gonna drop down to 15, and that's where I'm like, okay, now fall is setting in, and I love it. I'm not a big summer guy, unfortunately. I would love to be, but I'm not. I don't like the heat. I don't do well in the heat. I do well in dry heat, but here in Sweden, it's not dry heat. It's like you're like sopping wet. You're sweating. Ugh, no, no, no bueno. I say no bueno. But hey, it's what it is. Fall is coming. My favorite time of the year. To be honest, I love fall. Not the drab like last part of it, where it's just like I don't know. There's nothing outside, everything's dead. Not that part. Like the part of the changing of the seasons. We're starting to see the leaves change. You feel a little bit of a nip in the air. You can literally see summer fade away. And you go, bye bye, bitch. See you next year with the sunnies and the hoo ha's and the woo. But bye. That's the part I like. The beginning of it. And then it's shit until the first snow, or it started becoming a little bit snowy. Because then it's Christmas time, and Christmas we love Christmas, right? Anywho, I'm babbling on. We are let's see now. We are gonna play Final Fantasy. Just gotta put a chats where they supposed to be, so I can see what's happening. But yeah, other than that, let's just move right in. Haven't I haven't played any Final Fantasy since last week. I've been trying to do a little bit like off stream stuff for Final Fantasy X because we need to like level up for some of the optional bosses. I have not been doing that. I've been doing other stuff, but I need to get on that to try to like get where we need to go. And obviously, I haven't played any. Well, sometimes you can play this a little bit, Final Fantasy X2 to like level up a little bit, but I haven't had time for that either. No, we're gonna take this one. Probably the same amount of hours played. It's what it is. Right. So Luke is pretty chill, but there's supposed to be something that I can do here. When you arrive in Luca outskirts, go downstairs and jump to the chest. I did that. And then we meet up with Shalinda. And then we talk with her, and then we should get Covetous garment grid. Did we get that? We did. Cool. What are we doing with the girls? It's my question, always. Warrior. Sorry, I'm tired today, and the heat is not helping. So, excuse me if I'm tired. It's gonna go over eventually. Warrior, right. We're focusing on her that stuff. We're just gonna swap around and try different things and like level everything up anyway. This game is so much more chaotic for example, like where we are now, what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be like going. I mean, Final Fantasy X is very like linear in the sense that when the game like starts for real, you start out in Besaid, and you go on your routes to all the places you need to go, right? But here in the beginning, you already have your flight ship, right? So that means that you can just go anywhere where you want right away, and that's what we do. Like, so right now we're doing like the chapter 2 victory lap of Spira to try and pick up everything that we because chests and stuff like that like resets apparently. So we can go back and like get as many chests as like we. I think I missed the chest in Kilika the first time around, chapter 1. But yeah, we're gonna try to find as much as possible. We're not gonna 100% of it. It's not that type of gameplay. But we do what we can. Okay, we do gun mage. Why are we using scan? I mean, it's good, but there are so many other stuff you can learn. Just go for the weapon stuff, I guess. Shell cracker, stuff like that. And then we have Pain, who's a black mage. And you're working on black magic. Why are you working on black magic level 3? Maybe, well, maybe I said it. Cuts the time. Yeah, okay, that's why. That's why. But then I guess we're done. We're supposed to go to Mihen then. I'm just gonna see what it says here. Start of the south and then run. Was there 7 chests on the Mihen Highroad? Wait, pick it up for the 7. So I can't fucking read. Start to the south and then run northward along the linear path, picking up the treasures from the 7 chests on the way. That's the first row treasure chest checklist thingy above. Okay, blah blah. Bypass the agency for the moment, since you as you will basically forfeit 100% completion, or perhaps not. It's pretty tough to tell if you go inside. Okay, why? Continue along the remainder. Okay. Okay, let's just start off by going on the high road, and then we'll see where we end up. Like, I think that's the dealio. They said something about like don't go into the agency. And that's fine. We can do whatever. We should run from here. Let's go. Just run away back. Let's go up. And up. So close by. What the fuck? Oh. Did I miss this the first time? Muscle belt. I'm pretty sure I missed that chest. And I forget that every time you go in here, it goes boom boom right away. Okay.
Piece of cake.
Yuna learned Ice Brands. We're just gonna go in and check what she's gonna teach herself next. It picks automatically, so you could just skip if you want to, but if you want to like tailor them. So I think it's better to go for a lot of the smaller abilities first. Easier, the ones that's easier to get. It could be a stupid way to go about it. I guess a lot of like the high-end abilities. A lot of the high-end abilities is really helpful. But they take a long time to learn. Oh no, not the strength. Not the strength. My brain is a little bit slow for this game today, I feel. But we're gonna do alright. I feel better playing Final Fantasy than a horror game anyway today. It just be like that. Sometimes you have better and worse days with different type of games. Fire on the flank. Boom. So a lot of this gameplay could be kind of boring to watch, and I get that. But it's the leveling up part that is important. Almost nobody walks. Okay. I'm gonna ask people to... Okay. I don't know how many of these I need to ask. Okay, she does not believe in Destiny. Fuck that. I've gotten a couple of people on the hook thus far. I don't know how many I need to get on the hook, to be honest. They're gonna have a problem later on when they're like, "Ooh, we have 20 people that want to get married," and then they come and they realize he's a doofus, and then no one wants to marry him, and then, you know, then Yuna gets married off, and we have another Seymour situation going, so yeah. 1,000 gil? Wow, that's a lot of money. Not really, but it could be. If you add a couple of zeros. Nothing up here? Uh-huh. Booyah. Nope, that's alright. Okay, cool. This game is a lot happening at once. I think we talked a lot about this before. Like, you're gonna notice that when we play as Noctis or when we play as Cloud or any of the people from the later Final Fantasy games, I'm probably not gonna be as let's say bewildered as I am right now when we're playing. Like, I think specifically this game and 13, and then depending on how the rest of them goes. But a lot of these weren't, like, there's a lot of things happening at once, and you're like, okay, I need to keep track on, like, there's 4 enemies, so there are 3 of my people, and okay, what am I doing, and what are they doing, and but when you play games like Final Fantasy 15 or the later remakes of 7, even Kingdom Hearts, it's a lot of things to keep track of, obviously. But let's say take Kingdom Hearts for example. I only really need to keep track on where Sora is, right? Because Donald and Goofy, you see where they are, Like, they are just offering that, doing their own thing. The only thing you need to like look at is how their health is doing. Suddenly they're dead. You're like, oh, okay, maybe we should help. But the rest of it, just keep track on what Sora is doing, right? Have I asked this guy? Oh, he doesn't want to get meaty. Burn, baby, burn. Shell cracker. Cool. Now we can crack shells. Abilities. Riku. My brain was just like, nah, bruh. Nothing. Nothing is happening. It be like that. It's money, my man. Brains does not work.
Well, well.
Right. Much mana do we have? We're okay on the mana front, that's good. And Thunderblade was learned. But yeah, it's really good to just run around and do this over and over again. It's a little bit grindy. They put the grind in the game rather than what for Final Fantasy X, where they like put the grind in the lull between the story arcs. Like, after you defeat Unalesca, basically, that's the time, and before you go and like fight Sin, that's the time for you to like level up as much as possible. Here it seems like a lot of it is just put in the game, like where we're going right now, which is both. Like, it's good, both good and bad, I think. Guess when you put it here, like with this, it can feel like you're bogging the playthrough down a lot. You don't want to get married. And the thing is, you don't have to. Like, you can play the Final Fantasy X storyline and just do all the fights while doing the main missions, and then you can just go fight Sin. You don't necessarily have to do all the extra stuff. As you saw in my playthrough,
So what's next?
the last boss battles were almost too easy because I had leveled up like too much. And that's a problem, I think. So my suggestion would be like, go through Final Fantasy X just like as it's planned, and when they tell you to go fight Sin, go fight Sin. Save. There's a save point right before you go into like the last what you call it, the point of no return, basically. And that save point will always be there, since it's the last save point you make. So when you've done Sin, when you're done played through the whole game, you don't get a new game plus like you get these days with other games, but you can still go back to that point, pre-fight Sin. You skip Sin, obviously, and you go and like level up all your other shit, so you can take on the Dark Aeons. And so you can like do all that shit, and that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Went back to the save point before Sin, and then just slug away at like Omega Ruins, and there's a lot of different ways to like do it quickly. A lot of it was about using I know.
Ashes to ashes.
He grew strong.
Eat, not leg.
Word. Words are hard. Can I can... Wait. Okay. They're not that hard. Pretty easy to beat.
Child's play.
We also need to level up healers. We have one healer now that's okay. Sorry, I was on a tangent and then I lost it. It's fine. It's gonna come back. So we have White Mage Yuna. We need to level up Cure and stuff like that, but we're doing good with one mage. But we should definitely, like, next step here when we do something, we swap Rico or Pain into the healing and heal that, level them up. Instead, we could go. Have I done Warrior for Riku? Yeah, I have, but not like fully. Yeah, we'll see what we do. We'll don't have to think about that now. We can just don't care about it. Just go. Just go. Just run. It's fine. But yeah, we're talking about Final Fantasy X, right? But I think basically just go through the motions of the first game is the best way to experience it first time, and then go up and level all the secondary stuff. So there's like the Dark Aeons, there's Penance, I think it's called. It's like supposed to be like a really badass boss. You have a lot of like monsters in the monster manual, monster manual, the monster capturing monster arena, monster capturing arena. Good job.
Hey, we need you.
We should get rid of the wolf. Okay, good job. This is what I'm saying. It's so easy to like accidentally, like I give the attack to Pain, for example, and then she has to wait again to toss her magic, and the ones that are using like straight up fighting techniques, they use their fighting techniques right away. Why does Yuna keep miss? She's silenced, not blinded. Oh, she just misses. Okay, that's fucking weird. Then don't fight and do something else instead. Maybe heal. Okay, Black Mage is out. What is happening? Wow. I'm totally out of the loop. What the hell is happening? Yeah, she just keeps missing that. Okay. That's annoying.
Shocking.
The Sentinel only does defense for self, but that's pretty good still. Does thunder not work on
Steering
this
right.
bad boy? Am I accidentally healing it? No? Oh, can I choose which one I... It's a bird. You can take it down, I swear. I don't think thunder might be the best option, but I'm just using it because I can. Oh, okay, I can only use that on you now. That's fine. Bruh. What is happening, bruh? Okay, Yuna is not helping. Just swap her out. It's not doing anyone any favors when she's not doing anything. I guess we could go heal. Okay. Don't know. What the hell? It was a normal bird, but it had like health like a fire demon from hell. Okay, we need echo screen on Yuna. And we need pain is opposite item magic. We don't have that much either, so we're gonna skip that. We're just gonna change her then, I think, to let her mage stuff run out, and then we swap her to something else. We're gonna swap Yuna back to warrior. Sorry. Oh yeah, I built this. I made the wrong thing. Equip, for fuck's sake. There we go. Yeah. E. Okay, nothing special. Robot man, I guess. Big bird. Booyah. Why do you keep missing the birds? I don't like it. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, he can't go to sleep. Good to know. Then just attack. Holy hell. Ella. Nothing in there. There's chest up there, and no chest over there. Cool. I've not counted the chest, how many there are. I'm just expecting me to see everyone. Ooh. Heal. I guess pain is out of... You can just swap her out then right away. No use to swap her to anything that is using magic then. We can go over to Thief. How are we doing with Thief? I played a little bit Thief with her, right? 18. What are we working on? Initiative. Okay. Well, sure. Okay, there are 17. And Rico is 18. They're at the same level in their garments. So that's good. I think. I'm gonna try to use so 227. She did it with a normal attack.
I've got it.
And with Flame Tongue, she does 455. Okay, so it's actually worth
All according to plan.
worth the MP. It's like double the damage. I usually just go with normal attack with them. And obviously the MP attacks are greater because they cost something. But they take so long time to cast, that's why I usually skip them. Liquid Steel. Oh yeah.
It's a wrap.
It's a regular wrap. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You wanna get married? He's not interested. What? So crazy. Okay, we're almost up with the agency. The Peregrine is really strong. Let's take out the other one first. Dive deep. Okay.
I need this more than you do.
They get really strong when they do that, I don't know, whatever level up thing they do. When they go blue and red. Name is red and they are blue. It's like they're leveling up, powering up. It's weird, is all I'm saying. Steel. Flame Tongue. Anti-aircraft. Ordinary fight. 370. Oh, anti-aircraft. Anti-aircraft did not do that a lot of damage, but maybe then again, this one is not considered to be it's kind of like Pokemon in a way. That like Charizard is not a dragon, even though he's absolutely a dragon. He's a fire flying type, but it's like, but he's a dragon though. Nah, I don't know, he's not. Oh man, Pokemon. Pokemon would be fun to play again. But I've just been so disappointed with the last games of Pokemon. Like, I know a lot of people like the games. But I don't know. I feel like I can't really forgive them for doing us dirty. I don't really think it is doing us dirty. And I'm gonna talk about it in 2 seconds. I just gotta understand what the hell I'm doing. Let's do magic break. Now you're SOS protect. Rico Gun Mage, Silver Bullet, and Pain as a thief. We go initiative. Okay. Yeah, Pokemon. So I have played a little bit of I'm gonna say it wrong. Arceus. And I played a little bit of Scarlet and whatever the fuck the other one is called. So I'm saying the latest ones. I have played them. and I wasn't pleasantly surprised. I liked Sword and Shield. I as problem would be, I start up a game, I never finish it. It sucks. So I started it up and I never finished it. But the parts I played quite far in it, and the parts that I like, I love the. Let's get back to it. I need to read a little bit here first, and then we get back to why I love Sword and Shield and why I didn't like the other ones. So we should not enter the agency. Continue along the rain or the main high road and plunder more chests. And then you can do the PR bridal quest stuff for the Calmlands. I haven't really done any PR stuff, right? Because I don't think I picked up the quest. I should go back and do that. You're supposed to, like... I think I missed that in Calmlands. You're supposed to, like, root for this company or this company. And I didn't really do that. Might miss some points for that, but, you know, it's what it is. Okay, let's just go through the road here. Then we go back and then we go into the agency. So that's what I want to do. Yeah, Sword and Shield. I love Sword and Shield. Because I love the stadium part. It felt like you were walking out. Like, the song, the stadium song, is so freaking good. Like, even though you're like, when you're fighting the first one, you feel so fucking powerful when you go out there. You have all these people staring at you. You feel like you're, like, actually fighting a boss, and all these people are just rooting for you, hanging out, and I should play. I should play that. I should play that again. Yeah, I really feel like that's a really good and powerful move to do. You feel like really strong, and like you matter in a way. In all the other games, you go in and you fight all the bosses in all the different places, and you still like get something out of it. You get a badge. You get the feeling of yeah, I've beaten this this particular boss fight. But that's it. I feel like it's Sword and Shield. It still felt like very powerful when you just walk into the stadium, you hear the song, and you go like, yeah, fuck it, this is awesome. And I feel like that's something that they have done lacked in, obviously, the former games, but also the later games. It's like they had a good concept and then they dropped it, which made me a little bit sad. To be fair, because I think that there should be, they had something and then they're like, okay, well, they fucked it up. And I think a lot of people, what they didn't like about Sword and Shield is the fact that it's still pretty linear in a way. Like all the games, all the Pokemon games are really linear, except the latest ones. And I think it's not doing us any good. Look, I've always been a fan of having a Pokemon game that's open world. We get to have our Pokemon by our side, like go Ash style. We choose our favorite, we go out and we like are out in the world and just do our thing, right? And then they give us that in Arceus, kind of, and they give us that in Scarlet and whatever. And I should love it, but I don't.
Turned on?
No, not really. Pain, stop it. That was weird. Anyway, it's I don't know. It's it becomes too too grand. I look at a map and I realize that as with like Skyrim, for example, I could just go anywhere. I could just do whatever the fuck I want. And that's kind of intimidating in a way. Hello, Pusa. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. I'm talking about Pokemon while playing Final Fantasy. How you doing? Hope everything's going well. But yeah, I really think that part of it was like it felt like very daunting to come up to the big map, and you're like, I don't know. It felt like too much. And I think I feel like that because I'm so used to 12 Pokemon games of just like linear, and then suddenly it's not linear anymore, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. So I think that they had that whole thing against them from the start, maybe? I don't know exactly, but something about that. And then obviously I think the limitations of the console itself makes it look shit. Like we all think that Pokemon Scarlet and whatever looks like shit. And then when they release the upgraded version, which is basically just the same console but with a bigger screen, suddenly the game looks good, and I'm like, fuck off. You're selling us this game, and then you're selling us the console, and I don't know. It's like you hate your fans, you know? I cannot sell a single ticket. I should steal their clothes. The boys and girls over there. I guess that's why they're there. Let's go over here. I'll come back for you later. Do you want to be married? I can matchmake the kid. I mean, we shouldn't. Definitely not, but let's do it. Do you believe in destiny? I'm gonna sell you off, kid. He's not interested in destiny. Well, too bad. Do you want to get married? Okay, we have three people here. None of you? Really? Wow. Okay. Have I talked to these people before? Oh yeah, I have. Okay. Whatever. Let's go down here and get our chests. But absolutely, I can think about going back to both Arceus and Scarlet and whatever. I like try them again. Give them the benefit of the doubt, I guess. But yeah, there's a lot of like, I don't know. When a game looks crap like that, and I'm like, this is not. You're not selling us the dream that we want. You're selling us a cheap copy of what we want, and you can do better. And then they do better in the next generation, and I'm like, fuck you. It's like so mean to the fans that I haven't even bothered like looking into buying a Switch 2. It's like, it's not happening. I keep Switch 1, and that's fine. Probably gonna buy, I think even like a lot of like the Mario games. What did we buy? We bought one of the Mario parties, and what did it have? Like 4 maps or whatever? And I'm like, okay, 4 maps? Really? Only?
Hand it over.
When you play them through like a couple of times, you know how the maps go, and you're like, okay, well, this is boring. So I feel like Nintendo has fallen as a company. feel like I asked her and she was interested. Am I ruining it by asking them again?
I'm on a roll.
I don't know.
Hand it over.
Uh-oh. This is bad. Okay. Maybe over. I thought it was gonna be worse because I almost got killed by a fucking bird. So I was like, oh, I gotta get healer Yuna, but yeah, apparently not.
You can't run or hide, so why bother?
Okay, we're fine. Why was the bird so fucking hard? But they weren't. It was more high level, I guess, but still. Weird. Okay, check abilities real quick. Warrior, we're going with Demisword. Let's do Magic Break instead. You know what? Armor Break is even better. And we go back to Riku. And she's Gun Mage. She's doing Flan Eater. Which we're good because we're fighting a bunch of Flans now. We go to Pain. That's her Thief. She's doing Stop Proof. That is pretty good. But yeah, we should swap over someone to become healer. Let's do that after me here in Highroad. We go with healer. Yeah. Okay. Pew. Still don't understand why the bird was so fucking hard. I mean, he had leveled up, but the other ones in the last fight were also leveled up, so they were different fiends, obviously, but... You boys want to get married? No one's interested in my boy. My boy. Oh well. What was that on about? Talking about my disappointment in
No problem.
the Mario franchise. No, they've obviously like they release like good Mario games. They're really focused on like the good Mario games, and then I think the rest of the franchises get shit on. Franchises. I guess the Luigi's Mansion usually is pretty good as well.
Show me your goods.
But a lot of the rest of it is just like, I don't know. These bad beasties. It's good business for them, but it's bad business for us. So I kind of like, I don't know. I can't really be bothered with Nintendo these days because of all that. There are so many better companies out there that are actually trying to give the fans what they want. Like, take Larian Studios, for example. They did such a good job with Baldur's Gate 3. I've only played it through once, and it was pre. They released an update where you can like have a scene at the end where you like talk with all of your peeps before the like big fight goes down. or if it's an after scene after that. I don't actually remember which one it is. And when I finished it, it was like pre that.
No problem.
But yeah, the game is so good. I had a really good time with it. It's a long game, and I've done like different made different characters and come a bit, but never like been able to like finish it again. That game would be fun to play here as well. To have like a long run of that. That's a game that I can just like play over and over again. There's so many stuff you can do with it, and the community really loves it. And like definitely like Larian Studios did such a good job with it. You know what? Let's take a boat ship. Go to the agency. Okay. Didn't know that this was gonna be triggered. How many times I've told you to put the hover in park when you stop? The hovers glide easily, just a little push it all to take the move. One mistake and you could get someone killed, do you get me? Aww. Okay. That was just a little fun cutscene. I thought we triggered like a boss fight or something. It's a check. Check. We are gonna go into the agency. Speak with a girl queuing at about chocobos. And then we'll start up a mission. I think we're supposed to like pick up chocobo feathers, stuff like that. Okay. You know what? Let's just read it here. Follow Rico, start a mission heading south. The agency continue following thereafter. As you go, pay attention to the ground. Notice yellow feather. Run over to them and make the chime sound. Each time Rico stops, then you can pick sure. You get a possibility to nail a prize. If you get ups for the prices, you get 2 chocobo feathers, 3 chocobo feathers. Okay. Okay. When you meet a chocobo, I'll basically rush along the left, right, or middle of the road. You want to block it. Look at the chocobo to know which direction to block it. However, screw up a couple of times. So you should do it to help make Chapter 4 event occur later. Okay. What? This is like what? Ha! How are you supposed to know that? Like when you're playing this through the first time, or like for me, for example, we're playing this like years later. Screw up a couple of times. 3 should do it to help make Chapter 4 event occur later. Okay, and why is that good? After a screw up, follow Rico and Pain, and there will be a scene when you speak with the old bad woman. Tell her please yes to get the Boko. After save the game and run for okay. Let's just play. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing.